So, yesterday, hi friends, good evening. Welcome to AI with Durga Sir. Justin,
5 minutes.
let us respond. Justin,
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So, really today, 5 minutes only. Yesterday and day before yesterday, just we had a small review kind of thing on generative AI. Yes, we covered, right? What is the transformer? What is the encoder, decoder? What is the attention mechanism? What is the normal AI, generative AI, machine learning, deep learning? We had a discussion about this. So just a few minutes, let me review. So 5 to 6 points about n8n automation. Can I expect everyone attended n8n, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
n8n automation. Just let me review for few minutes, just for consistency's sake. Beyond that, nothing to stop. Okay. Can you please answer these questions for you people? Okay, just only, yeah. Here available one in n8n. What is the main purpose of a trigger node? Anyone can you please tell? What is the main purpose of a trigger node? To format the
To
final
start an
output,
action.
to start a workflow when something happens, to delete the old workflow executions, to manually install integrations. Which one is the correct answer? To
B.
start a
B, sir.
workflow when something happens. So which node is the responsible? Which node is the responsible to start our workflow? Okay, that node is by default considered a trigger node. Any example for the trigger node? Anyone can you please provide? Any example for the trigger node? Chat trigger,
Gmail
chat
form.
trigger, Gmail trigger, form trigger, form trigger, n8n form trigger, like multiple. Okay.
Webbook.
What happened? Happened this one. Not responding proper. Yeah. So B itself is the correct answer. Yeah. N8n 1 minute. In Shirdi, power cut is very high, man. For every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, power gone. So in N80, trigger starts the workflow when the event happens, like a new email, form submission, or scheduled time. Okay, remember. Second one. Yes. In n8n, what is the purpose of wait node? Have you remembered? Anyone we use wait node, right? In our workflows? So we use wait node, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of wait node? Wait node, the name itself indicates. What is the purpose of wait node? The name itself indicates. Yes, friend?
B, sir. To pause the
To
work
stop the
for
workflow
the
permanently, to pause the workflow for specific time until a condition happens. For specific time or until a condition happens. To delete the previous node output, to create a new Gmail account. Okay, obviously B.
D, sir.
Wait node. Sometimes what will happen is while writing to the Google Sheets, just some pausing must be required, something like that. So await node pauses the workflow and continues later based on the time or condition. Sometimes what will happen is, suppose today, one inquiry mail came to DURGASOFT. Now observe very carefully. This is the wonderful use case. One inquiry mail came. Immediately, for that inquiry mail, okay, I want the n8n course details like. Immediately, so it is going to send so and so new batch is there. Okay, n8n, please attend this batch like complete batch information will be triggered automatically to the Gmail. Next, okay. And then after 24 hours, observe very carefully, after 24 hours, what is the need of n8n? What is the advantages of n8n? Another mail is going to be triggered for that person. Other mail is going to be triggered for that person. Remember this one. Okay, like so here are you seeing the difference, right? 24 hours waiting. Is it possible? Is it possible or not?
Yes, sir. It's possible.
Possible. First mail reply, and then 24 hours, importance of n8n. Next 24 hours, okay, how the career, okay, or otherwise important interview questions on n8n or learning objectives, what is the benefit like a second mail? Next, another 24 hours, the third mail, like 5 days follow-up kind of thing I'm going to do that. Then how this waiting I can implement by using wait node? Is it possible, right? Best use case. One funnel, okay, marketing funnel I'm going to create. So once a student made an inquiry about n8n course, for the 7 days, every 24 hours, one mail is going to be triggered to that person with the motivation, with useful information, with useful tutorials. Is it clear, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The same way, Amazon, if you are searching for one book or one product, so exactly after 24 hours, you are going to get, whatever you searched, these are things price down or price up, something like that. You are always going to get such type of thing, right? Yes, it's possible. Okay, that waiting, how we can implement it is by using what? Wait node. Remember carefully, right? Okay. A wait node pauses the workflow and continues later based on time or condition. Okay. So why do use an if node? Oh, it is a very if node. What is the purpose of if node in n8n? To check a condition and choose a different path, to send emails only, to store files permanently, to increase server speed. Which one is the correct answer?
Yes.
A.
To check a condition, if not required to keep much explanation about this one. We are already experts in that area. Okay. And if node checks a condition and sends the workflow into a different path like true or false. Okay. In n8n, what is the main use of set or edit fields node? Was set node or edit fields node? Am I used, right? We use these things, right? Set node,
Yes, sir.
edit fields node. Okay.
Yes, sir.
To schedule workflow execution, to create, rename or modify data fields, to stop all workflows, to connect n8n with Zoom only. Have you remembered, right? To create, rename, modify data fields. Okay. Can I add a new field in the middle? Is it possible or not? Can I add
Yes,
a
sir.
new field in the middle? Is it possible, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
definitely it's always possible. In the workflow in the middle, I want to add a new field, or I want to rename the field name, or I want to change the value, modify the value. Then for all these things, set node or edit node is going to be very, very helpful. Ayo, I
B,
pressed
sir.
Y.
Answer is a B.
Yeah, correct. Okay, B. Just to continue, like I pressed. Yeah, a set or edit field node is used to prepare a clean data by creating, renaming, or changing the fields. Okay, like that. Next. In n8n, what is the purpose of credentials? Oh, you know already. What the purpose of credentials, man? Gmail credentials, Slack credentials, OpenAI credentials. Have you remembered? So to change
B,
workflow color, to safely store login or API details for app,
sir.
Gmail, Google Sheets, etc. To delete workflow. Yes, sir. To safely store login or API details, create a credential. Okay, like that.
D.
Yes, yes. Credentials safely store app login or API details. So n8n can connect with like Gmail Sheets or Slack. Perfect. In n8n, what is the purpose of HTTP request node? Boss, I didn't give that much importance for this, but while creating, do you know DurgaSoft workflows? The most common thing I'm using this HTTP request node, man. HTTP request node is to send a HTTP request to trigger to hit one URL and get that response, to capture that response. HTTP request is the node we are going to use. Suppose in DurgaSoft Online, new batches information is there. I want to capture all that new batch information, okay, which is there in the DurgaSoftOnline.com. How I can capture, how I can send a HTTP request, capture that information, new batch information is by using which node is a HTTP request node. Okay, to trigger HTTP request and to capture the response, which node we are going to use is HTTP request node. Getting the point? So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, what
Yes,
may
sir.
be the answer here? Can you imagine? To call external APIs or website service, to design images, to restart your computer, to reduce internet speed. Which one is the correct answer? To call an external API or website service. To call
Yes, sir. A.
an external API
A.
or website
A is
service. Yes. An HTTP request node helps n8n to talk external APIs or services and get or send the data. HTTP request node is the most valuable, man, commonly used thing. Okay, in n8n, what happens when we activate a workflow? In n8n, what happens when we activate a workflow? Okay, 1 minute. Here, are you seeing this one, Dosto? Dosto, are you seeing this one, Dosto? HTTP request. Are you seeing this one? Is it visible, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
What this one is going to do is, it is capturing DurgaSoft Online new batch information. Okay, it is going to send new batch information. Whenever a student send a request about Java batches I require, then this one is going to send a request to DurgaSoftOnline.com new batches and bring that information. For that purpose, right, we are going to use it. Have a look once. Yes, are you seeing which URL is going to hit? Please confirm what is that URL name? DurgaSoftOnline.com/s/pages/new batches. This is the URL is going to trigger. Which HTTP method we are using? Can you please confirm which HTTP method we are using?
Post.
Get. Here are you seeing? Get method I'm using. Okay, which HTTP method I'm using? Get method. Okay, like that. So this is HTTP is the most commonly required. HTTP request node is the most commonly required. Compulsory. You should be aware. Next up. What happens when we activate a workflow? What happens when we activate a workflow? So if you want, we can publish workflow. Okay. We can publish a workflow, right? We are publishing. If we publish a workflow, what will happen? It will be in the live, correct, right?
Live. Yes, sir.
Respond. Live.
Yes, sir.
So earlier versions, so in current version publish, unpublish, but in earlier versions, we have activate, deactivate like that. Activate means publishing, deactivate means unpublish. Okay, that's fine. What happens when we activate a workflow? It becomes ready to run automatically when the trigger condition happens. It deletes, it converts a worker, it stops the trigger nodes. Yeah, it becomes ready to run automatically when the trigger condition happens. Am I required to run this workflow manually? Wait, am I
Automatically, sir.
required to? Automatically is going to be happen because if I publish a workflow, what will happen, sir? Whenever that particular trigger condition occurs, automatically that workflow is going to execute, right? That is the meaning of publish. In the old versions, instead of publishing, there is a word is there, activate, deactivate, like automatically the workflow is going to be executed. I'm not required to run manually. So if you want such a type of thing, better to go for what? Okay, activate, which is nothing but in the newer versions, publish.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here A is the correct answer. Observe this. When a workflow is activated, n8n keeps it ready to run automatically whenever the trigger condition happens. Okay, like that. That's all. You clearly understand the basics, trigger, wait, if, set node, credentials, HTTP request, and workflow activation. That's it, friends. So just the basic idea sake, just for consistency sake, I'm taking. So tomorrow I will take full-fledged session. Tomorrow I will take from my office, DURGASOFT office from Hyderabad. Okay, right, sir. Thank you. I'm ready to start from here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dosto. A bit, a bit hard time, but anyway, thanks for your great support.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.